Hello everyone, I am Madhu. Once again, welcome to my channel Software Testing World. Today in this video, we are going to discuss regarding software testing lifecycle, that is SDLC. Before starting the topic SDLC, first let me tell you that for understanding this particular SDLC, you have to understand SDLC, that is Software Development Lifecycle. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to understand this SDLC process. So, if you want to understand SDLC, then in the description box you can find the link and go through that particular video thoroughly. Then you can understand this SDLC process. Now let's start the topic. In this video, we are going to discuss what is SDLC, what are the characteristics of SDLC, what is SDLC phases, and what is the difference between SDLC and STLC model. STLC or Software Testing Lifecycle, it is standardized and step-by-step process. It is a part of Software Development Lifecycle or STLC. Why it is a part of Software Development Lifecycle? Because it consists of only testing phase. Here, sequence of different activities are performed by the testing team. Why the testing team is doing this STLC process? To ensure that the software is a quality software and it is a defect-free software. Here, the testing process is executed in a very well planned and systematic manner, and all the activities we are doing here to improve the quality of the software product. In all the phases of SDLC, we are having entry criteria and exit criteria, and whenever we can start this SDLC process whenever we are getting the requirements, and the requirements are defined by the customer and by the test manager. It is having both verification and validation. So it consists of a series of methodologies to certify a software product. As I said you, it has all the pages are having entry and exit criteria. So whenever we are starting a software product or application, what the testing team is doing, basically they are analyzing and the requirements and defining the scope of testing with the entry and exit criteria, and also they are starting their test cases in this particular software testing lifecycle. So it helps to reduce the test cycle time and also enhance the product quality. And by this STLC life cycle, the test cases are being prepared by the testing team when the development work is going on, that we are going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. This is the SDLC model. Actually, like the SDLC model, the STLC model also starts with requirement analysis. How it basically happens, it is the requirement analysis is the first step of SDLC, and what basically the SDLC model works. Whenever a company is getting a requirement, and the requirement we are getting from the client, first of all, the business analyst or the product manager, what they are going to do, they are going to get the requirement and they are going to give it to the testing team. What the testing team used to do, they used to analyze the particular requirements and they are understanding the requirement. After that, they are doing the feasibility study, means is the requirement is testable or not, is the how the requirement will work. All these things the testing team is going to understand in the requirement analysis page of the SDLC model. After doing the feasibility study, the next page of SDLC starts is test planning. In this particular test planning, what we are doing, we are from the testing team, we are just seeing how we can plan the testing process. In this, the project manager used to prepare the test strategy document, means the strategy of the testing, whole testing. The product manager or project manager or test manager used to start the strategy document. After doing the strategy document, the test plan document is being prepared. In the plan document, everything is mentioned that are we able to achieve automation testing in that this or not, are we able to do non-functional testing or not, and also along with that we are planning when to do testing, how to do testing, who to do testing, and all these things we are describing in the test plan document. In our upcoming videos, we are going to see what is the test plan document, what is the test strategy document, and what are the particular things we are doing in the test plan and test strategy document. And the activities we are performing in the requirement analysis phase are we are identifying the types of tests what we are going to perform in this particular testing phase, and we are gathering all the testing related artifacts in this requirement analysis phase, and also we are preparing the requirement traceability matrix. Okay, let's discuss what is requirement traceability matrix. What we are writing down all the or noting down all the requirements what are we are going to test in this particular STLC model. So when we are exiting this particular requirement analysis page, our deliverables are the requirement traceability matrix and the feasibility report of what are the tests we are going to conduct in this particular STL software development. And in the test planning phase also, the project manager or test manager, they are going to measure the efforts and the cost estimation of this particular project. And along with that, they are planning how many resources are required for this particular software testing process, and what is the test environment we are going to create. Along with that, what are the limitations, what are the pros and cons while doing this particular software development process, and while conducting the software testing in this software development process. Along with that, we are planning what are the training requirements for this particular development process. This also is being planned in the test planning phase. And the deliverables in this test planning phase is that test strategy document and test plan document. Along with that, the effort estimation document. Then we will come to the test case development phase. How to develop a test case and what is the process of that I'm going to tell you in the upcoming videos. Here I'll briefly describe about that test case development. In this particular phase of STLC, we are starting development of our test case. Means what is while process planning this, we are completing that before starting that STLC, we are doing this test case development. In this test case development particular development phase, we are writing our test cases, and if possible, we are starting our automation scripts, and then reviewing our test cases and baselining it and completing it and keeping it on test repository for the future access. Means when the test software will be delivered from the development team to the testing team, we are executing those test cases in that particular software. Along with that, in this test, after doing the test case development, we are completing the test or creating the test data. What are the test data we are going to use whenever we are executing the test cases? Here, after exiting this test case development phase, our test deliverables are test cases and test data or test scripts. Then we are coming to the environment setup page. In this environment setup phase, we are keeping handy the what are the and deciding what are the softwares and what are the hardwares we are going to use while performing this particular testing process. And uh, here we are understanding the particular required architecture and the environment setup and preparing the hardware and software list to start our testing. Then how to perform the smoke testing for this particular whenever we are getting the first build. Here, after exiting this environment setup, we are getting the deliverables is the that software and hardware are required for this particular testing process. Then we are coming to the test execution phase. In this phase, what we are doing, whenever we are getting that particular software from the development team, we we are getting our test cases from the test repository and test data also, and executing our test cases on that particular software to get the software tested, and if any defects are there, we are getting also the defects in this test execution. Whenever we are getting the defects, we are reporting to the development team to fix those defects. There is a defect life cycle or bug life cycle also that we are going to discuss in our upcoming videos. In this test execution phase, we are executing our test cases as per our plan, and Also preparing the test results document and logging the defects as I told you for the failed test cases. And whenever you are getting fixed for that particular defects, we are doing a retesting, and after completion of everything we are doing regression testing for this particular software. After completion of this test execution page, we are getting the deliverables are defect report and test execution report. Then we are coming to test cycle closure page. In this test cycle closure page, we are seeing what are the testing measures we have covered, and how much time we have taken while doing this particular execution, then how quality product we got, and mostly saying we are analyzing our testing in this particular test closure cycle, and we are sending the reports to everyone that our test cycle is completed and our software is already tested. The deliverables we are getting in this particular test closure cycle is the testing log document and test reporting document. Moreover, we have completed our SDLC model phases. Now we'll discuss regarding the difference between SDLC and STLC. Software development lifecycle, it defines all the standard phases which are involved during the software development process, whereas a software testing lifecycle is only meant for the various activities being performed during the testing process to develop a quality software or product. SDLC is a development lifecycle, whereas STLC is a testing lifecycle. We are only covering the testing phase of a particular software in this software testing lifecycle mode. In software development lifecycle, a development team they are performing and they are covering all the development process. Where in software testing lifecycle, we are just preparing the test cases and executing those test cases and getting the defects and doing the test closure. And how what is the example of this software testing lifecycle, how it is getting implemented in our particular product, and how it works as a verification and validation model, that is B model. We are going to discuss everything in our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching my video, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe it and notification, click on the bell icon. Whenever I am uploading any new videos, you are going to get the notification. Thank you. Bye bye.